Great way to start a video for all you heavy equipment fanatics there. Good timing on that. Because this is not, I don't think it's going to be a very exciting walk here. I just went to go rock a piss here at this Esso station on the corner of Côte Saint-Luc Boulevard, also known as Côte Saint-Luc Road. There's your current price of gas here on 27th of February 2020. Yep, Côte Saint-Luc Road in Cavendish Boulevard, or Rue Cavendish, whatever, street. Yeah. And anyway, originally I was on my way here on the 51 bus on Fielding Street, and I thought, well, I'm going to go make a walking video on friggin' Grand Boulevard, which is parallel to this street. Actually, it looks a lot like this street. It's just as wide, you know, post-World War II construction, I mean. And then I'm like, fuck, I got to go rock a piss. So there's nothing else around there to go do that. So I had to come and get off at 2 blocks away on Fielding and come up here to go take a piss because there's fuck all around here. That's another advantage when you're downtown, places like that. There's lots of restaurants. You can take a fucking leak in an alley if you want. You can't do that around here. This is a nice place, you know. So, and of course, there's another reason why I'm actually doing this walk here is because in this direction is because the wind is coming from the north. So if I do it walking that way, it's not going to hear a fucking thing that I say. Really, you know. Look at that. That's a rare color for that kind of vehicle. Yeah, but it is beautiful, even though it is indeed depressing. Let's talk about that. It is a fucking depressing time right now. Holy shit, especially for bipolar people like me. Oh my lord. That's why one of the reasons why I'm doing this video too is that for me, it's also therapeutic. Because I am bipolar manic depressant, so it's not just good for you if you're feeling down. I make jokes, or you miss Montreal, or you lived here in the N.D.G sector, which is abbreviated for NOTRE-DAME-DE-GRACE, NOTRE-DAME-DE-GRACE. Nice stones. Maybe you'll even live near here. Even I used to live near here actually between 2006 and 2008. I lived near here on the next street coming up here, which is Chester. And I lived there, I lived there from 2005 to 2008. And I miss it, but there's no way I could afford to live here now, even if I wanted to, because N.D.G is one of these areas that have gotten very expensive to live in for several reasons. You know, you're near downtown, and you got buses all over the place, and it's, you know, you got Montcalm Street, just trendy with a lot of restaurants and bars, and Sherbrooke Street and so forth. Côte Saint-Luc, as I mentioned, was up there, you know. Current time, judging by all these kids there that have been allowed from school, I would say probably about 3 o'clock or so. You know, there's about a little more than 2 hours of daylight left, I guess, maybe 2.5. These people are waiting for the 104 there, or the 138. There's one I don't think of often. I saw a nice non-scrap, actually older STM bus about 20 minutes or so ago. The 66 line comes over from here. Comes off of Côte Saint-Luc Boulevard from, I don't remember the fucking street it turns off of. I should remember, and I don't. And that bus actually runs from downtown. It's actually an interesting route too, because it comes through here. It goes through the boulevard where Westmount is, which is the most wealthiest people in the city live, and finishes its run on Walkley, which is also changing, but is which used to be more ghetto, and that good old suburban there. I like that. Suburban! The oldest fucking name in General Motors. And General Motors is, to me, a fucking joke these days. I think maybe the odd Cadillac gets my attention, or Camaro or something, you know. So look at that beautiful wrought iron with snow on it. Nice, I don't know, Art Deco design, or 40s or something. That guy's got a business name on that burb even. But sometimes I see those, depending on the angle. I'm not sure if it's a fucking burb or it's a Tahoe. Oh, look, a little sidewalk cleaner. SW is for sidewalk. Yeah. You know, one of the fun aspects about making these kind of videos is that there's a nice old Chevy Blazer or S10 GMC S15. Is you feel like a tourist in your own city, because a lot of people look at you funny, you know. And I don't really give a shit because I had people fucking laugh at me and make fun of me my whole goddamn life. So what the hell the fucking difference is whether I do this or like this idea I had of like making a fucking video of like, you know, just going around these areas where there's like no white people left practically and just yelling out, I'm a minority! You know? Why? Just to get a rise out of people. You know, because I like to think of myself as a mix of Andy Kaufman and Howard Stern. Funny thing is, those guys are comedic geniuses. They're both Jewish, and I'm not Jewish. A lot of people have thought I was Jewish, though. And, of course, at this point, how could I forget? I mean, I have to mention how I just attained 30,000 subscribers. And I think I should talk about that for a couple of minutes. It's very important. Because I want to, of course, before I forget, thank everybody who's been loyal. I want to thank a lot of you guys for your gifts, whether they're physical or monetary value. Look at that, a Porsche in the snow. Whoa, that's not a cheap one either, eh, Carrera? You know why you see those Porsches sometimes in the snow? Because they have all-wheel drive. Anyway, so like I was saying, it's really appreciative, and even though none of us, of course, talk in a you know, regular basis or anything, and I mean, I do, of course, acknowledge people's comments and so forth. But it is important, and it's an important part of me, even though it's virtual. It doesn't show how many friends I have, or that I'm, you know, whatever, bipolar, as I mentioned, and lead a pretty lonesome life, unfortunately. Again, it is very cool to have attained that, and as I mentioned in another video, though, however, look at that, isn't it? It's still pretty, though. Jeez, it's depressing, but it's beautiful. You know? And I like these Durangos. They rubbed off of me there after a while, after a couple of years or so. But again, it's a nice feat to have reached that. Even though, again, I'm still, you know, just making enough money to get by, to pay the rent, you know, bus pass, whatever. Somebody's making soup. But again, it's still very cool to achieve, nevertheless. And I think it's a reflection of the various types of videos I make, the walking videos, the old cars, the emergency vehicles responding, the train videos, occasional elevator visuals, occasional plane. I'm all over the mother, you know? I'm all over that shit. And as I mentioned in a walking video I did not long ago, well, you know, I'm well aware that, you know, so many people fucking hate my swearing. They fucking hate it so much. They can't fucking digest it so much that they can't watch my videos. Hey, listen, if they can't deal with me fucking swearing, okay? If they can't deal with me fucking swearing, how the fuck are they gonna deal with the end of the world that's possibly coming as we speak? With the coronavirus, which is another reason why I feel depressed and worried, like a lot of people. And I'll tell you something right now, if the shit looks like it's gonna hit the fan, man, I'm gonna start smoking again. I mean, what the hell's the difference anyway at this point? Don't look at me like that, buddy. I'm an eccentric, okay? Just doing my thing there. He's looking at me like I'm an asshole. I know, I am a fucking asshole. It's a Canadian privilege. It's an American privilege. It's a European privilege. If you want to be a fucking asshole, you can be. If you want to come off like a jerk or a fucking white trash, go ahead. It's a free country. Hallelujah. I said before, thank God we're not communists, you know? There's already enough illogical fucking shit going on in this world. Like this, for example. This costs a fucking $1 million. Why? Because it's a hybrid bus. It's half electric, half fucking diesel, but it's a scam to make people think it's better for the environment. When is it really? You know? Anyway, I don't want to fucking talk about that shit. You know? Here we are on Fielding. This is where I got off on the 51. I didn't show it before because that family walking towards me, but there was a nice older STM bus there, you know? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk another block. I'm going to stop recording at the next block, which is Summerled, and I think I might go get a slice of pizza because also it's across the street from this fire station, so maybe I could sit down there for a few minutes, take a break, maybe get lucky and film a fire truck or trucks responding, eh? That would be nice. Anyway, don't expect to see any fucking oldies today, that's for damn sure. I'd be surprised anyway, you know, and I mean oldie, I mean like, you know, officially an antique, you know, that is to say, a vehicle that is 25 years or older in age. That's not bad. This is also very pretty in the summertime. There's so many trees. It's one of the reasons why people live here in N.D.G. There's a lot of trees. You know? Hochelaga, Point St. Charles, and many other areas. There was no fucking trees in the past. It's very desolate and depressing. And trees are not only beautify an area, but also help to clean the air. This is true. I kid you not. There's a nice ram. These are fucking dying breed, man. Today you hardly see any of these anymore around here. Seriously, they're all rusted out and they're fucking pigs on gas on top of that. Imagine you could still get a 360 V8 in one of these. I know, because I used to help deliver fucking and pick up carpets. Yeah, that's what was used. Is that Burb again? Yeah. Old Suburban, old Dodge. Yeah, they said, whoa, look at the color. That is amazing. That's what I'm talking about. Why can't you see more fucking cars like this? You know, God forbid a car should have an unusual color today. No. Okay? Cars today are like fucking people. They're full of shit. Okay? They're deceiving. They just conform. They're a bunch of fucking sheep. Oh, I think I see something responding down there. Do I? I don't know. What the fuck is that? Let's zoom in and find out here. Or is it a plow? Come on, zoom, you bastard. I think it's a plow. Oh no, it's just somebody's fucking bright lights. Well, anyway. Hey, by the way, there are mine. Oh, that's illegal. You see that? If you can't see there's somebody's license plate because there's the dirt there, it's you can get a ticket for that. For good reason too. The question of being able to identify a vehicle if it's in an accident or stolen or whatever. Anyway, I almost forgot to mention, there used to be a guy around here, he had a 79 green Buick Riviera. Oh man, that's a stylish car. Last time I saw it was in the Falling on a street, residential street in the Cavendish Borough. Oh, yeah, walking with the wind. You know? I'm not sure I'm actually going to continue this after, frankly, after Summerled, because it is really crappy weather, and the camera's not bad, though. It's getting a little wet, but it's a tough little camera, as long as I don't fucking drop it or anything. So, look at these homes, eh? Pretty nice. What? Well, I don't know about that pizza thing. I mean, goddamn, I just blew $100 to get the fucking screen replaced on my phone. Fuck, I'm in the red as usual, and I don't know, it just sucks. You know? Oh, non-scrap! I want to take that bus. Oh. A lot of non-scraps on this route. I guess maybe because part of it is ghetto. I don't know. There's another one there. Ooh, I gotta stop this a second. Okay. You know, another reason why I didn't mention how I was thinking about stopping also this, not continuing this video, is because I'm still recovering from the goddamn heart condition that I keep mentioning in every video, the pericarditis. And I always repeatedly mention it because I like to mention that that's fucking bullshit, okay? This is fucking bullshit. The fuck you to Mother Nature. What the hell's it doing here anyway? It's usually downtown. No, it's because that's the thing. I gotta take it slower, man. You know, like I have to be conscious. I can't go fucking walking for an hour or forever like I used to. I mean, it's just I'm trying to fucking heal myself so get rid of it and shake this crap off. You know, I mean, Jesus Christ, yes, I do feel my age. How many hundreds of thousands of dollars do you think one of these houses goes? Oh my God, seriously, like $500,000? I'm not kidding you. Fuck, the housing sector in the city's been hot for years. It just keeps getting hotter and hotter. I don't know how it's not gonna fucking burst, but the economy looks like it's in a major fucking tightrope right now there. Anyway, I might as well not talk about that, I guess. Hey, let's fuck this shit. There's so much water there, it's not even funny. So we'll just meander around here. Oh my God, it's not the best day for walking around though. So much water and slush. So now we're approaching Summerled. I think what I would like to do as an opposite actually would be to jump on the 102 and head back to Vendôme or something like that. I don't want to, I don't know, or the 14, 1038. I'm not going back northbound, that's for sure. Police department sign is that way. Yeah, another reason, come to think of it, I forgot to come over here is to get a response of some kind, maybe. Maybe some kids fucking mixing it up and want to fight and somebody called the police, somebody got hurt. happens, you know, at that age. I mean, I think probably most of you, especially guys, I should say, probably got into a scrap with somebody back in grade school or high school. I didn't get actually into a fight with anybody in high school. For me, it was really in elementary school. Got into a few scraps. One of the friends actually became a best friend of mine. Anyway, guys, so yeah, I think that's about it. That's gonna say that's it, that's all, and leave you with that nice mural. And thanks for watching. And by the way, if you appreciate what I do, you want to send me a little token of appreciation, you can do that regularly by PayPal. Yeah, Patreon. Check me out, Elton McFall. Elton like Elton John, McFall, McFall, or you can send me a little gratuity via PayPal or an e-transfer in Canada at eltonmcfall@hotmail.com, eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. I'm lucky the wind's not so bad here. And anyway, let's hope for the best for the upcoming months, but I'm a skeptic, so I'm not too optimistic, but I have to be, or else I might as well fucking kill myself like everybody else, eh? So, yeah. Take it easy, guys. Adios.